Guys? Sean Henry here, SMH Fitness, checking in. Another week of training in the books, and another week closer to the meet day. Starting off, this is workout 1 of week 2, hitting some squats, moving the bar nice and fast. This is kind of a warm-up set. As you can see here, still got a little ankle mobility issues, but this day went all right. I worked up to, I believe it was 5 sets of 2, right, at 324, and they all went pretty good. Like I said, I've been busy, had a few distractions this week, a lot of stuff going on at work, but, training's been going great. I wish I could have been getting a little bit more mobility training going on, but that's just part of the game. Like I said, being so busy, made a few mistakes. Just really one mistake on this workout, and you'll see it here in a little bit. Kind of messed up the rep scheme on my bench presses here later on. But you'll see that here in a little bit. I was supposed to do 5 sets of 3 at 195. I did 5 sets of 2. I ended up doing, I made up for the reps, so the overall volume was still about the same. But a little disappointed in myself and not catching that. But won't happen again, and I'll work on it. Really been actually enjoying squats, which is hard for me to say, but definitely getting better at them and everything. Yeah, and one thing about this week is I've been working out at all different times, early, late, middle of the day. So my meals have been different. My training's been different. Still hitting, Paul of ProPhysique.com. Still hitting his design plan and everything. But, just all these changes. My body weight's been fluctuating up and down, anywhere from 1 to 5 pounds, which is weird, but it's oh well. And you see here doing some bench press, focusing on keeping those elbows tucked, breathing in, pushing out, getting that form. Like I've said before, bench press is my weak lift, and I'm definitely trying to improve on it. But overall, went well. Also, one big thing that happened this week is one of my favorite people to follow on YouTube, and definitely one of my favorite powerlifters, Brandon Lilly, got injured. He fell with 750 pounds on his back, and pretty much tore up both his knees and broke his femur in like half, which is unfortunate since he's such a great lifter. But if anybody who's seen his content knows that dude's a warrior, and he's going to be back out there. The USPA actually just the other day uploaded their entry form for the first meet I'm doing in Austin on March 29th. So, finally starting to get that planned out. Going to get the hotel room taken care of and all that. The form filled out. Actually bought the USPA membership card already. The weight class I'm going to be competing in is still up in the air. But we'll get that all sorted out, and just really, really, really excited and can't wait. See some front squats right here. I worked up to 4 sets of 2 at 245, which is very heavy for me for front squats. I don't do them very often, and my form is pretty rough here. My lower back was just a little bit tender the day after from a little bit of rounding and whatnot. Saw a few good mornings. Here's some deadlifts. On this day, we did deadlifts up to the knee, the pause at the knee deadlifts, and then we did bench press, and then we did deadlifts from the rack. Feel like my deadlifts have been going great. I'm really looking forward to get to pull from a full pull from the floor. I believe we're still another week away from that in the Sheiko program, but focusing on keeping my knees out, back tight, pushing through with my glutes, and really pushing through to the floor too. And also, I really think something's gonna make a big difference is my bench press and my squat, as I got these Reebok power shoes in. They're specially made powerlifting shoes, not Olympic style shoes. These are shoes just made for powerlifters. I've been wearing them today to kind of break them in and everything, and it definitely feels more comfortable than a Chuck, which is what I usually wear. So really looking forward to see what that can do for my lifts. I'm really excited. Anybody, you can check out the shoes on Reebok, and Mark Bell, who's a powerlifter, helped design them, and you can check out his videos on them, and pretty cool. And I'll be doing a review on them later, so everybody can know what I think. And hitting some more bench press. This day the weight moved all right. I was feeling a little achy. Like I said, I haven't been able to do as much soft tissue work or mobility or anything like that. But the weights on this day were pretty light. I think we did 4 sets of 6 at 160 were the top sets. And then here we go, deadlifts from the pins. A couple warm-up sets, really. And then we worked up to 80% at 4 sets of 4 at 388. I think I just jumped to 390. That's one thing on this program, it's all percentage based, so you're gonna have a few little, you know, you just gotta modify it. So it may be within 5 or 10 pounds. Just round it up to whatever. I like to round it up because I like to get more work in. But the deadlift workouts have not been too hard. These rack pulls, really the only thing that seems hard about them is the grip. But I guess that's just the position. But again, on these, focusing on keeping that back nice and tight, keeping those arms extended, pushing through with my hips, squeezing the glutes, driving out through the floor. I just recently watched Bryce Lewis video on some cues for the deadlift. It was pretty interesting, gave me some good thoughts. And like I said, I can't wait to get to pull from the floor again here in a few weeks, and even more than that, get to pull in a meet. See, this is almost the end of these clips, and this was Wednesday, workout 2, done and in the books. And excuse me for that little mess up. Here we are on workout 3 of the week on Friday. This workout, I woke up at, I believe, 4:45 for it. Got and rolled into the gym about 5:30. So it was an early morning, so I was a little worried about that. But the workout, I felt like went surprisingly well. You can see I bought these elbow sleeves just to help keep my elbows warm to prevent any tendonitis or anything like that. But also, I think this workout went so great. I'm gonna credit it partly to it's the first time I've worn my Outwork Apparel Get Shit Done shirt in a while, so I think that's it. And you can see on these squats, if you watch my heels, the back of them are just coming up a little bit. I'm not sure if that's something I can fix by widening my stance. Anybody who's watching this video, feel free to comment in on that. Maybe these new Reebok shoes will help with that. But like I said, this was Friday early morning session. Like I said, went pretty good. The bench presses, they went all right. The lighter weight was moving good, nice and explosive. But I believe I worked up to 2 sets of 2 at 195, which is not very heavy, and really not that heavy for me. But it just felt a little heavy this day. My elbows were giving me a couple problems and everything. But like I said, the form, I think it looks pretty good. Definitely getting better. Just got to get stronger. Put on more mass so I can get more leverages. But the arch looks good. Like I said, any comments, any tips you got for me on bench press or anything, I'm always willing to listen. And I hope you guys are enjoying these training videos. I know probably the voiceovers are not that great. I'm not the most colorful person, but I'm gonna work on it. And yeah, I hope you guys can get something out of these videos. And if you have anything else you want to see, maybe I can film some accessory days or anything like that, feel free to ask. You see this is my last set of bench press. It was 1 set of 7 at 135, just another back off set, and Went up pretty good, pretty smooth. I kind of like this program, how you hit those heavy sets and then you work back down. Uh, when you're working back down, the weight just feels that much lighter. So like I said, one thing I've been thinking about is I don't know if maybe I need to focus on. I've been focused on lowering the weight slowly and squeezing and everything. Maybe I need to focus on lowering it slower and exploding off the bottom, or lowering it quicker. You watch guys like Dan Green who just seem to like drop it to their chest. But here's back to some more squat work. Um, Yeah, some more squat work. Basically, these were the last couple sets. I felt like these moved very quickly. Um, Worked up to here, 4 sets of 4 at 285, and went pretty well. Pretty well. I was definitely trying to work on in this session and my squats in general is really pushing forward with my elbows when I get into the hole and squeezing to try to keep myself more upright. Because I can see I'm still leaning over a little bit. But, definitely I feel like my form's getting better. I'm working hard. Leaning forward a little bit. The ankle mobility feels an issue. I feel like my knees are going out well. I feel like I'm hitting pretty good depth on all these. I want to try to go below. That way it won't even be a question come meet time. And I believe we've got one more set right here. And then I'll be out, guys. All right, another week of training in the book. I believe I'm 55 days out from the Texas State Championships in Austin, and I cannot wait. I am very excited. All right, guys, I'll update y'all again next week. And remember, outwork every day, and we're in this together, guys. All right. Oh, go check out my coach, Paul Revelia. See y'all later.